Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel today, and we're going to be doing a brand new Sims 2 speed build. But today I thought it was time to build yet another rental house in the Sims 2 for my save file, because honestly after my last one I thought it was time to do yet another one. Because if you haven't heard, I'm going to be moving into my new apartment next week on Friday, and I've been kind of in the mood to build a lot more rental spaces in my save file because 1, cheaper, 2, kind of fun and very fast to do, and 3, they're just kind of small, compact, and just, again, fun to do. So I thought, why not build a 2-story, 2-bathroom apartment or house fit for a toddler, a cat, and 2 other Sims or 2 adult Sims, and see what it can do. I actually did add in a garage, but I left it empty just because I thought you could technically convert that inside garage into another bedroom in case you have like a roommate coming in, or an extra family member moving into your household, or an extra child who wants to rebel and be in the garage instead of an actual room. You know, you have a bit of variety to convert a small space into another room. Or you could turn it into a nice little home gym, or a little nightclub, a speakeasy. Do what you gotta do to have fun in The Sims 2. And now, if you haven't noticed this already, The Sims 2 is a very unique, chaotic game. If you haven't, seen my recent LPs I've done in the past, I realized that a lot of things in The Sims 2 are quite expensive. If you have The Sims 2 open for business, or I guess you have The Sims 2 H&M stuff, or you have your Sims basically buy clothes, everything costs so much money, like 200 simoleons each for a shirt, a pair of pants, or a full body outfit. So if you buy like 3 shirts, you spent 600 simoleons right there. You are gonna go broke if you buy clothes in The Sims 2. Don't do it unless your Sims are rich, or at least comfortable enough to afford a lot of clothing for everyday use. My Sims, however, are not like that. So that is why I'm building a lot of rental spaces, because they don't have to take care of the maintenance of lawn care or plumbing or like other things like that. And if they wanted a roommate, they could get one, and the roommate could also help them pay the rent as well. And this home is actually a lot cheaper than the one on the other side, because I remembered that I did add a car and customize the inside of the garage where it's fully furnished. Everything's crazy, detailed and everything, where that one was a little bit 1,000 simoleons extra, where this one is actually 3,991 simoleons to be exact. To be honest, you kind of have everything you need. 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, a nice little lovely living room, a nice kitchen and dining room space, an empty car garage, an empty carport, and also room for expansion if you need to. You don't really technically have basements in The Sims 2. You can create basements, but it's not as you could do in The Sims 3 or The Sims 4. It's not that easy to do. It's kind of complicated because you have to use terrain tools, and terrain tools are not your best friend sometimes. It can be a little bit complicated, but hey, I remember there was a time in my life where I played The Sims 2 where I made an underground vampire hideaway. The top part of the house was very normal and suburban, but in the basement was basically straight up a vampire dungeon. Do you remember the time where we had the Sims 4 vampire game pack, and Vladimir Stride has this underground vampire sleep area where he sleeps, but the upstairs is so normal and cool looking? That was my time in The Sims 2 back in 2006 or so. We had The Sims 2 nightlife, and I went crazy with it, and it was so much fun. And I kind of want to build a vampire house for no reason, because we have coffins, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that downtown and add a little bit of supernatural into the mix. But I'll leave that up to you all if you want me to build a Victorian home with an underground basement for vampires only, because I will do it. And let me tell you, it's gonna be a stairway to the void when you build a basement in The Sims 2. Now, when I was building this house for the dining room, I literally had zilch, nada, nothing, no idea of what I wanted, because when I was doing all this, I was going through a funk phase of building, and also how to stylize the Sims 2 house. And I made it very empty and not overly cluttered, because I thought to myself, the Sims are going to be living here. They have a toddler, and they have a cat, and they also have themselves. So it's a family the size of 4, and maybe have another child on the way. You don't really know. The way I was thinking, they are going to decorate the house as time goes on, as their child ages up. They make paintings for them. They get report cards, certificates, such like that. They have extra wall space to decorate the home as they see fit. When I came to the upstairs, let me tell you, the upstairs was probably a bit of a doozy, because I realized when I was doing the toddler's bedroom, I look at it now thinking to myself, I did a good job on this. I actually had fun. But when it came to the parents' bedroom, I was like, how am I gonna fit in a double bed in here? Because at first it was like, do I split them up where they're like together for the child only? Or are they just here living in 2 separate single beds in the same room, but together, like WandaVision, that one episode? I was like, no, I'm going to take out that extra hallway bathroom, because originally it was going to be a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, or technically 2.5-bathroom rental house. And I was like, no, they don't need a hallway bathroom. No, not at all. They don't need that at all. They have one downstairs. They can use that as they see fit, but expand the master bedroom to make it a little bit bigger so they have at least something to walk around to. And the parents don't really have a lot of stuff. And I'm thinking of actually having a same-sex couple or something like that, or maybe, I don't know. I really don't know what type of family I want to have here, because my old save file that I had that is now corrupted, I still have to save, and I still have some of the Sims, but I don't really want to include them into this save because I don't want to ruin it again. But I will add in the old houses that I built to speed up the process. And using Sims PE, which is a program that allows you to manipulate the memories, the relationships, the jobs, the skills, the aspirations, how much or how far, like how little or how far they are away from completing that certain like skill or job or whatever they might do. Sims PE is complicated. And let me tell you, when I say this is gonna be a customized save file, I truly mean it. The most customized save file you'll ever see in your entire life with The Sims 2. And I don't have a set date on when this is gonna be completed because 1, Sims 2 takes time. 2, I wanna take my time as much as possible to be as detailed and as thorough with each and every family. And I probably won't go too crazy with it, because I want to make sure I don't add a lot of content where it might be unplayable. So I'm going to make it very simple, but as detailed as possible to the best of my ability. Like I'm going to add all of the, university worlds and also downtown and the vacation worlds too. So you'll have basically everything for The Sims 2 if you have the Ultimate Collection. If you don't, you might be missing a few worlds here and there. However, at the end of the day, this could work out pretty well for you. And personally, I hope you all like it, but let's go ahead and hop into the real-time tour. To be honest with you all, building in The Sims 2 is actually a lot harder than you think, but building rental houses in The Sims 2 is way more fun than I thought when building like for sale houses than for rent houses. But also I'm moving in a week to my new apartment, so I was like in the rental property mood to build another one after my last one. And I think I want to do another one, but make it very small and like 1-level family home and see what we can do and make it for rent for a family size of 4 or 5 with maybe a dog or a cat. Overall, I wanted to go with more of like a green type of like siding with a green tint grayish roof. And the other one is over here and it's like more gray and white. So honestly, the entire interior is actually one of my favorites just because I didn't do too much with it without realizing what I wanted. I just added a bunch of random stuff in each room, but still making it very distinct that a family actually lives here with a cat. I didn't add a cat bed of any kind because I thought, why not have your cat sleep in the cat tree in the living room so that you can save on space, money, and also time to figure out where you're gonna place it. So we have the entrance foyer area with a nice little couch with a yellow pillow, a grandfather clock, security alarm, of course, you don't want to get yourself stolen on a Sunday afternoon.
Don't got time for that, no.
But I do also have like a nice little family portrait here. It's like a kind of a default generic one, a nice little bird on the wall for your cat, an empty garage in case your Sims have any type of like car fixer-upping or just want to use it for a workout area if they want to do that for themselves. And then we have the living room, and it's very small and compact when you really think about it because I have 2 single chairs, a couch, and a coffee table, a fireplace, a flat screen TV, a heater, a cat tree, a phone, 2 bookcases, and also a little drink bar thing. That's a lot in one small room, but I think that your Sims should be able to fit as many Sims as possible in this house without having any issues. Now, the kitchen was something that I was having trouble with because originally I had an old house I had on this lot, but then my game crashed and my whole idea went out the water. So my second time around for this house, I wanted to make it very small and not too big because I feel like with rental houses, there's not really a big, large kitchen for you to use. So something small and compact and enough space for you to, cook your dinner and stuff should be, okay. So I squeezed in this lovely refrigerator, a stainless steel refrigerator with a processor, a coffee machine, a sink, and also a single island in case you want to put like a bar stool here or just use it for like extra like space to cook your food. And then I also added in a nice little dining room table, a trash chute, and I left this side empty because I didn't really know what to do with it, but I left that up to you in case your Sims want to decorate their walls of any kind by adding paintings or repainting their walls if they so decide to do that. And then over here, I added in a nice little bathroom. It's very small. We have a little cat litter box, toilet, shower, and sink with a mirror with a medicine cabinet. And then upstairs is like my ultimate favorite, but I was having so much trouble with it because honestly, I was so concerned on what I wanted with this big bedroom. Also, why is this inside of this? I'm gonna change that real quick. There we go, that's better. Now the wallpaper looks 10,000 times better, but I was having trouble with this one right here because I didn't really know what I wanted for the parents' bedroom, but I also was running out of space because a double bed could not fit inside this room. So I had to delete walls, move it around, see what I can do. And so now you have a double bed with a nice dresser, 2 end tables, a mirror, a desk, bookshelf, easel, and also a nice little couch or single armchair. I think I might actually add in 2 alarm clocks, or at least 1, and then put a lamp in here because I think that would just make it a little bit better for your Sims to have at least. So see, that looks a little bit better. It's much brighter in this house. Looks nice. Right here, I'm gonna add a nice little print above the bed. So now it looks a little bit more complete. I kind of like it. But you have the master bedroom with a master bathroom with a squatty potty for your toddler, so they can like watch them and make sure they're doing it right without having it be in their bedroom, this is where actually the toddler is going to sleep. They already have the certain amount of things they need to have, like the xylophone and then the pegboard, boxing, and a nice little drawing area, activity table, changing table, and then also their crib and toy box. So they basically have everything they need to enjoy themselves and live and thrive as a happy little toddler to grow up into a happy grown child. So you basically have all the things you really need for a home for a family size of hopefully 4 or 5. So it's a very big, small house that has room for expansion. Like you literally could turn this garage right here into another bedroom if you wanted to, and can add an extra bathroom if you wanted to. You could, but you don't have to. But
I'm saying you could.
But overall, the entire house is pretty much simple, clean, pristine, and you got what you got. It's green, it's wonderful, and I hope you all like it. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you off right here. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you have The Sims 2 and you want to download this house, I will link it down below in the description to my Foyer account as always. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!